coming up for you now. I did say at the end of the last match it would be a quarter-final coming next, but we've snuck in an extra last 16 tie for your viewing pleasure. And it's always a pleasure to watch Lisa Ashton in action, having been dumped out in the second round of event 3. She's looking to put that right and do what she did yesterday and win. She won both events on Saturday. Lisa suffered a shock defeat to Donna Maria Rainsley early in the first event of today, but she's fought back and booked her spot in the last 16 with wins against Sharon Yeomans, Denise Cassidy and Barbara Hospodarska, and now she takes on the Dutch talent Priscilla Steenbergen for a place in the quarterfinals. Nigel Pearson returns for this one.
Yes, a bonus game on the live stream, as you say, Chris. And
140.
Lisa Ashton with a lovely ton 40 there, recovering from her shock exit early on this morning in event 3. And 2 brilliant wins yesterday, events 1 and 2. And the opposite side of the draw to Fallon Sherrock as well, remember. So it could well be that we could have a Lisa Ashton Fallon Sherrock final this afternoon. We shall see.
140.
Brilliant 140 from Steenbergen to maybe just turn the leg in her favour. 104, Ashton's going to at least match her.
100.
She does match her, so on the same finish after a dozen darts each, but Steenbergen at the hockey.
10 for tops for Priscilla.
64.
So Lisa's going to come forward and have a little dabble at this now. She's not got the treble. That would have left double 12.
88.
So now tops for Steenbergen. Decent marker to
Game
just
shot.
flight it in nicely underneath, and Steenbergen holds the first leg 1-0 against Lisa Ashton. The short format remains 100. Here because we're still in the last 16. Same in the quarters, first to 4. And then we move up to 5 for the semis and the final.
Now, we do have confirmation of some of the quarterfinals already. So Rhiannon O'Sullivan, who had a torrid time really in the first 3 events, but she's booked her ideas up and she will take on Fallon Sherrock in one of the quarterfinals. Also through Aileen de Graaf, she's beaten Katie Sheldon 4-0. You saw that one here. And Kirsty Hutchinson is going to face Trina Gulliver in a quarterfinal as well. The other 2 last 16 matches, this one included, in play right now. Jane Densley's 2-0 up on Joanne Locke. That would be a bit of a surprise if Locke were to lose there.
Yes, absolutely.
41.
Joanne Locke's been in excellent form throughout the course of the day, and that would be a bit of a surprise. So what can Lisa do here? 1 down.
60.
But in complete control of leg number 2 with the throw here. Down to 76 now, Lisa Ashton.
97.
It would be a surprise if Lisa were to lose this match, but Steenbergen held firm in the first leg. 8-8 though for Ashton to level, which is exactly what she does. Lovely combination check out, a 2-dart finish for Lisa Ashton to tie up the match at 1 apiece, and she started this game very well despite it being level after 41. A couple of legs. Can confirm as well the quarter-final we will show on the stream will be that meeting I mentioned between O'Sullivan and Sherrock. So do stay tuned for that. Rhiannon, a more than capable player and a potential banana skin for the Queen of the Palace.
Yes, indeed. Looking forward to that. Fallon Sherrock's first appearance on the live stream this afternoon since winning event 3.
It's been Lisa who's been wearing the crown in the main so far this weekend, so it's very interesting. It's set up for a bit of a grandstand finish, isn't it? Will it be Lisa who makes it 3 wins from 4? Will
60.
Fallon level on titles won, not just this weekend, but overall at the Women's Series?
Yes, it's just another interesting subplot, isn't it, Chris, on this fascinating weekend of darts in South Yorkshire.
And they might be the pair of queens in women's darts, but there's a few jokers in the pack as well that are trying to spoil the party. Joanne Locke, we saw produce a great run. We've seen Trina Gulliver throw some good stuff on stream already to date. Lorraine Winstanley as well. Her last 16 match against Grace Ferridge is just getting underway.
I was just wondering about Robin Byrne then, who got through to the final last night. She's gone out in the last 16, 4-2 to Kirsty Hutchinson. So, well done to Kirsty there.
91.
Possible. Still a way off yet, but a possible Trina Gulliver Lisa Ashton semi-final.
Rolling back the years. Is that the women's seniors?
They both did play at the seniors, actually, didn't they?
Yeah.
But Ashton has taken advantage of this match. She's on a finish against the throw.
30.
Can't take it out, but Steenbergen not on any kind of outshot.
Yeah, Priscilla, Steenbergen, one apiece with Lisa Ashton, but Ashton's forward here for double 10 to go 2-1 ahead. Break the throw. Decent marker for Lisa, that. Middle of the bed. No second invitation needed. And Lisa Ashton finds herself 2 legs to 1 ahead and has the darts in the 4th leg to go within 1 of the quarterfinals. She's in a nice rhythm, Lisa, here, Chris. She's playing quite nicely after losing that first leg. The fact that she's broken the Steenbergen throw has put her very much in the driving seat, but only 60 there.
Yeah, she certainly want to put things right after an early exit. Well, been waiting around a long time and doesn't want to feel like she's wasted her time in waiting. 3 wins to get here, and she's improved ever so slightly game on game, but 95. This is looking like it's going to be her best performance of the day so far.
Yeah, she's averaging 91 and we're in the 4th leg.
60.
2-1 up and we're in with a good shout here of a 3-1 lead. Well, that's a rare slack first dart. She's annoyed, isn't she, as she goes down the board. She's hit 85, 60, 95 and now 40, so a little bit of inconsistency creeping in for Lisa Ashton here.
58.
She's fortunate that Priscilla isn't hitting big numbers here and she has quite an advantage.
100.
Yeah, there's a formula to beating Lisa Ashton, and it is quite simply stay with her and then take your chances, and that's exactly what Priscilla did in
43.
leg 1, but has been unable to stay with her in the subsequent legs.
Still well behind on 268. Lisa under
43.
No pressure whatsoever, but in this leg, you know, she's hit 40, she's hit a 43. So she's fortunate, Lisa, that her opponent
43.
just isn't at it. But that said, Lisa is down to 78 now. Double 12.
54.
Width to the wire, and she'll be back for that anyway. You've got to fancy her for a 3-1 lead here now.
It's even tricky to leave a finish now for Steenbergen.
27.
We'll take 6 darts if you want, Lisa. Take 3.
12.
She's accepting that kind offer from Priscilla.
I repeat, she's fortunate her opponent wasn't
140
in a better position and on a finish.
Well, where's that come from? That will be annoying because you know she's going to hit this now. Just the way it goes, isn't it? Lisa Ashton opens up a 3-1 lead as soon as Steenbergen was given a glimmer in that leg. Lisa Ashton found the double, and you could just see a little smile there on the face of Priscilla.
60.
And she just found that 140 earlier in the leg. She may have had an opportunity.
Lisa's average has dipped to 80 now, but she's got 80 from 2 darts here. A lovely 140 in response to 60 from Steenbergen on throw. Ashton in a great position to maybe seal the deal here and now with a 4-1 win.
100.
Or am I speaking too soon? But she's hit 160 from 6 darts, 140, 160 from 3.
59.
Ashton's played as we expect Ashton to play. It's been all about Priscilla, really. She played really well in the first leg, went missing for the middle of the match and started to play decent stuff again until that 39 visit.
83.
Well, that was an important last start for Lisa Ashton. It means effectively here she has stolen the darts from Priscilla Steenbergen. And should go on, you would think, from here, especially when Priscilla only hits 59. Should go on from here and comfortably see this through and start preparing for the quarterfinals. 99 scored by Lisa, down to Shanghai.
Would be a nice way to wrap it up. No finish for Steenbergen once again anyway, but Ashton eyeing up the 120 and now the 20. And now tops.
Game shot.
And she does wrap it up in style. Ashton advances to the quarterfinals, a 4-1 success.